doing a whole podcast on like, yeah, yeah, there's collaborating on that. Wow, wow.
There we go. It don't want to, but if you don't move it, it ain't gonna miss.
Maybe you put it right there next to his, since you're gonna be turned that way. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to hold the light, you can hold the light. Yeah. You gotta do you. You can't do what I do. Because like I'm be doing some extracurriculars over this way. Right? I got extracurriculars going on over here. Because I got to promo my cigar accessories. I'm just on my cigar. And we're gonna be talking politics. And we're gonna be politicking like how you do politics. You know what I'm saying? So go to Kingpin Luxury, KP Lux. You can go YouTube, it's Boss Talks on the Rooftop.
I have a stand, I think.
Yeah, the stand,
Yeah.
it's really, y'all want to coordinate that? 'Cause
I don't know what that means. So, so
we
you,
were talking about for your phone. We're accommodating you right now. Like, we're like,
she's like, you need to what? Okay.
wait. So yeah, we usually when we're doing these, it's live stream, all to all platforms. Only one that we're not up on is TikTok. That's it. We're trying to expect everything that we already have. And then we just pre-record these episodes. You got your mic situated somewhat, and you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Give her the good one. Give her the good one.
that work for you?
Y'all maybe gonna get some duct tape to tie that mud.
I mean, I'm not gonna touch it.
Yeah, see that back.
You know,
You good. You good.
you touch your stuff. Touch your stuff.
We good. You gonna be standing right here, right?
Huh?
You gonna be standing right here.
I caught a lot a little bit. I had a little late.
Hey man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How you doing? All right. You want to come on in? We get you.
I can see where he gonna be at, so I can make sure this.
He gonna be right
You
here.
gonna stay right there?
Yeah, okay.
We good.
Now, you might have to.
They don't come back on. They don't see you talking.
No, you may have to. There you go. Slide it over this way some more. For this one, it's blocking your face. Okay, you did. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Ready up?
Yep.
Turn it off, brother.
All right. Oh, hold on. All right.
Wherever you are. Man, I ain't get none of that.
Now ready.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? This is Bryson Fowler, and we are live here at Pendulum Cigar Lounge in Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to Boss Talks and Bourbons, Boss Talks on the Rooftop, and I have one of the greatest political figures in the Dallas County, Miss Amber Gibbons herself. Hey, people in the back. Hey! So guys, just to show you that we're live, we got a live audience here at Pendulum Cigar Lounge. Come out here, come take advantage of the specials. I actually coerced them to give us cigar specials along with drink specials. And we're doing a free giveaway. So ask the bartender what the specials are, and they'll be more than happy to accommodate. All right. So, without further ado, this lady here to my left, your right, is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and she is a graduate of Tuskegee University, Tuskegee area. And she got her JD at St. University. So she is very well distinguished and accredited. Very much so, very much so. Yeah, absolutely. I did my homework. I read books from time to time. Yes. Yes, for the love of God. If it ain't got pictures, I can't do it. I can't do it. That's why the Bible is so holy, but I'm most of my way through it. But it's all good. So, judge, no longer judge. Now, former judge. I think probably say the general few times, but there's a little here. I don't know why I brought it up.
No. The other day. You did that to me the other day. I was like,
I don't even need to bring that up anymore because, I feel lazy. But now, full circle moment.
no, wait. I cannot.
We're sitting on the couch and talking about your next run, right? So your next run, you're running for.
I'm running for Dallas County DA.
Oh, for those of you that don't know what DA is, that's district attorney. And you do a lot of work in the community when you're not doing the judging thing and you judging.
There's a whole look to being judging. You understand? Like,
So you usually have your glasses on, you got
perfected.
yeah. How do you perfect being looking like a judge? How do you do
I
that?
mean, you have to have a nice little robe, right? You have to have the necklace.
Right.
I always love something that's like very Afro-centric. So, just to top it off.
Because see, you are very, very young.
You think so?
Yeah, you're very young. Because like the judges that I normally see or are associated with, they're old, they're Caucasian. Except for Dallas County has a lot of African American
A lot of
black judges.
diversity on the bench.
Yes, a lot of women. Like the black women are running Dallas County right now.
We are
Man, I love it.
serving with justice.
I love it. So What makes you want to go back into being in the court?
I mean, I think this role is really important because the DA is the one that has all the power, all the discretion, right? And it's the only party in the courtroom that the Supreme Court of Justice has spoken to, like, this is your duty, right? They haven't spoken to judges, to defense attorneys, but to prosecutors. Your job is to do justice. And so that's big. You know what I mean? Like, when people come to the courtroom, they always think that the judge is the most powerful person. That's not true at all. The judge is just the rep. Who's checking for the rep?
Right.
Nobody's checking for the rep, right? And so DA is, the individual that decides how a case gets charged, what kind of recommendations. Like, is the case going to go to trial? I mean, both state defense have an absolute right to go to trial, but I mean, depending on the recommendation they give you, it might be a trial. Right. Or should the case be dismissed?
Right.
So I'm running for DA now because it's like a pretty thing to do. Believe me, in 2025, I quit my job in this economy.
Right.
Right? To do this, because that's how urgent it
Because
is.
you resigned. Like, you resigned. That's way different than, like, hey, here's your slip, no walk. You turned in your papers.
I did, and my keys and all the things.
You know what? I'm going to do this to help with the due process of the
To make sure that the system is serving all people equally. You know what I mean? I think that's important. It shouldn't be based on what you look like, where you come from, how much you can afford to pay, or even as a victim, what you look like, where you come from. Right. The system should serve all the people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's right now it's not happening.
So, what do you think is the biggest hurdle to overcome in the system? Like, is it more like community being held accountable for themselves, policing themselves, or is it more so like our structure within our governing body is a little bit refined to?
I think it's really the idea of ownership. I think we don't believe that we own the system because we're so used to being subjected to it. So I think changing that mindset, like the system is ours, right? And understanding that in you getting involved, it's not just about showing for jury service or grand jury service or voting. It's really about creating a system that tangibly this system is meant to protect all of us, right? So that means engagement, more than just showing up once a year for jury service, more than just every 2 years voting for a judge or a DA. It's like, how can the system best serve me? And if that's what we're looking for, then how do I engage in that system to make sure that it happens?
Right.
There can't be like this distance. People always want to distance themselves from the criminal justice system.
Right.
Like, that's what you mean. Nobody I ever loved. But no, every day decisions are made down at the courthouse that impact you.
Right. See, what I was always taught is like you need to keep people close to you so you can see what's on their agenda. You see what's on the other person's piece of paper. Like if they have a game plan for you, you need to have a game plan for them, or a collective course of action. Right. So you said something really powerful: engagement.
Yeah.
Like what I've known about you is that you've always been engaging within the community.
Yes.
With your service in the community in the Dallas area.
Yeah, I'm not just showing up for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, you might see me at your church for the first time, but definitely you know somebody that knows me because of either a program that was implemented or just some general community work, And that's part of the thing. Like, if you see somebody for the first time, you ain't never heard of them, you have no idea who they are, what they do, what their powers are, that's a problem.
Right.
Because people show up during election seasons that you ain't never seen before.
Absolutely, they run unopposed.
And they do, because we're not engaged to know that they need an opponent.
Sometimes I just write my name.
You write yourself in.
I write myself in the ballot just to see what happens because, like, I don't like seeing somebody run unopposed.
I think somebody could get him.
And I don't know.
He writes his name in on the ballot just because.
Ballot, just because. Like, hey, if y'all see my name on the ballot and y'all vote me in, I'm gonna do the job. I might not know what I'm doing.
Have to tell him what it is first.
Yeah, I won, but I win. Word.
That's funny.
I'm serious. Every time I see the little blank when it comes to like vote for the president, I run my name in. Like, and I'm like, I don't vote for myself, but I see it like, hey, throw my hat in the ring.
I can appreciate it though.
Hey, I don't stand up for myself. Who will?
That's a good question.
Exactly. So now I have you to stand up for us,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so
Stand in the gap.
that's why you guys need to go vote for Miss Amber Gibbons, District Attorney in Dallas County.
Yes.
Right? So she has a campaign now. You can donate to her campaign.
You sure can. You can go to ambergivens.com and click on donate.
Hey, we love all money. The money that jingles is great, but we need to kind of vote.
We do. It helps with outreach and all that. We need to get into your neighborhoods. We need literature. We need people at the polls, t-shirts, yard signs, all the things. And when I say, like in the Obama fashion, $5 goes a long way. I mean that. Like you can go on ambergivens.com, go ahead and drop me $5. If we get like, 100 people to just drop me $5.
Go ahead and give it a 5.
Give it $5.
Get 5 on it.
Yes.
And put 5 on pump number 5. All right. So when you go into this next phase of, I don't want to call you a politician because you're a person of the people.
Yeah.
Politicians just seem so.
Public servants.
Yeah.
Because politicians are about themselves. Public servants, they sacrifice. And I mean, if quitting my job in 2025 isn't enough to show y'all, I mean, and I had a job, yeah, I don't know what else I could say. I know. My job every day is making sure that I make connections with the people. I love it.
Right. And see, so that's what makes you so different in a way with other incumbents that are running. Because we can get out, we may see you at the store, we may see you
everywhere.
You know?
And you know what? Y'all can invite me too. You have a local coffee house or even a cigar bar. You want to sit down and have a conversation about how you view the system, what you think is wrong with the system, how you want the system to change, how recommendations. I would love to sit down with you. Send us, go to my website, ambergivens.com. There's a join the team. Put your information in there and somebody from my team will contact you. We'd love to sit down and talk with you.
Absolutely. So when you're going out into this community, we talk about talking to people. What are you looking to either get out of those conversations?
I just really want to learn. It's kind of like one of the reasons why I love jury files because the people come in, the jurors come in, and they tell you what they think about the law. And I think that's so enlightening to hear how people see the system. So really, I just want to know your opinions about the system and what you want to see change in the system. Because I think too often we don't invite the people to the table to have that conversation. It just here's the system.
Right.
It's not literally tailored for the people. It just is a system.
Right. Jacob, can we get the Bible adjustment? On the music. Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Guys, what you seeing is live here. So we make adjustments in real time. You're getting raw, uncut, and Miss Gibbons, I appreciate you being a real trooper out here.
Oh, of course.
Because she don't know what I'm asking.
I have no idea. I hope he prayed about it first. But
I prayed.
if God told you to do it, do it. Now he did ask me what was off limits.
Yeah, I had to.
I didn't really have an answer, but I mean.
Well, that's the dopest part about it because you don't have an answer for what's off limits because that means you are completely transparent.
I mean, gosh, when they subpoena your phone records and your Facebook records, I mean, what else do you want from it? They literally, the Texas Rangers investigated me for 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, when I created that anti-discrimination policy after George Floyd's murder, when an attorney posted racist comments that he said other attorneys had made, and he tagged them in the post, and he said, let's talk about it, and there were like 500 comments, thousands of likes and stuff, and, some of my colleagues were like, oh gosh, I'm going to unfriend them, and I was like, unfriending an attorney that said something about black people being animals and subhuman, how does unfriending them, how does that move the needle?
Yeah.
How does that protect people's rights? And besides that, we won't tell them who they were. But I decided in that moment, Dallas County is number 7 in the country for exonerations. I don't know why. So, maybe because attorneys don't really see their clients as people. And so I created an anti-discrimination grievances on me with the Commission on Judicial Conduct. And that commission is like 13 people that are essentially picked by Governor Abbott. And it's a political tool that they use. Like if they can't get rid of you during an election, they'll use the commission to get rid of you, right? Because they have constitutional rights, literally as the commission, to flip you off the bench if they chose to.
Wow.
So forget your vote don't matter. The commission could just take a judge off the bench, right? And so they started filing those grievances on me, and then a month after I got the policy passed, you know what they did? No, they created a fake crime. And they said I committed a crime. They said that I ordered my court coordinator to pretend to be me on Zoom. Go figure. Now they've been looking for stuff for years. Exactly. She was 63. She's from Breakland, Texas. We don't sound anything like, right? But yeah, they've been looking for something. When I first started running in 2013, they called all my old officers trying to get dirt on me.
Wow.
They really did. So this is the best they can come up with was a fake crime called Zoomgate, right? And so the Texas Rangers investigated me. They subpoenaed my phone records. They were calling my family and friends and threatening them with out-of-state subpoenas. They subpoenaed my Facebook records. I know y'all was bored because wasn't nothing there. But yeah, and so they did all that to essentially, it's like a page out of the American playbook, right? When somebody's moving the needle and they're effective, what do? We attack their character, we surveil them, we investigate them, all to delegitimize them. So that the people read the headlines and say, oh, I shouldn't follow her because she's a criminal.
Right. You see, that's why the media is so important, because you got to be mindful about what you're putting out and what you're
Exactly. You have to care.
And can we get a hand clap for getting bills passed, or policy getting passed? Because I mean, that process itself takes away. Like you just said, it took a whole year.
A year and a month.
A year and a month, 13 months, right? 365 days plus 30, right? So that's 300. I don't do words, but I do think. I do that. So what we're looking at is that a person that's able to get stuff done and stand on business. So I can stand behind you.
I appreciate that. And then, then it comes with so much though, because it's like we want people in the system to change the system and challenge the system, but we never really track what happens to that person that's creating that change, right? Like what are their experiences? And it's why a lot of people just say, forget it, I can go make money elsewhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not have to make all these personal sacrifices, like I have to give a shout out to my classmate, Sean Jones, judge out of Harris County, Tuskegee grad, and the one of the judges appointed by Governor Abbott took his election.
Wow.
Like they filed a lawsuit, said, oh, all these judges in Harris County, the ballots were turned in late, the polling locations ran out of paper, so you know what, we should just scrap all the elections. Right? And they literally only took his bench though. Right. And all the allegations were the same about all the judges, which were nonsense, right? But the point is, Deshaun fought for like 3 years to keep the bench that the people gave him. Wow. And it's like, you don't know that sacrifice. So I'm going to just give a shout out to my boy Deshaun. He resigned in October. Do you see a pattern here?
Yes.
Right? So we have to be mindful. Those constitutional amendments that we just voted for in November gave Governor Abbott 2 more slots on that judicial commission. So there are 13 people. He has 7 up. 7.
Because you're talking real fast.
Oh, so I talk real fast.
You talk real fast because you're passionate, right? And so a lot of that is like the process for that.
Oh, so.
So a lot of times with us in the community, like we don't follow that process, right?
Gotcha.
We don't completely understand.
Yeah.
Okay, they filed a win, this commission, they did what? So now my vote don't matter. How do we come back against that?
I mean, did y'all vote in the constitutional election in November? Well, I don't know, because that's the thing. They put a lot of stuff that's important on those during that election, and they know that we kind of the president.
Right.
And then we have to engage and say, well, I didn't know what the governor did before the pandemic hit. You didn't know how much the governor, how much power he had.
He's technically the president of the state.
He's very important. We didn't know how much power he had until he told you couldn't go eat out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That part. And so this constitutional election, as it relates to the commission, right? commission that he gets to handpick people from the public. Like you can be on the commission, you can be on the commission, right? And right now, all of his appointees, with the exception of two, they don't have their party affiliation linked. But all but two are Republican. So it's like that's a majority. Now he's definitely gonna have a majority with the new rules that were literally just adopted in November in this last election. So it's important for us to go out to vote for every single election. And I know people say that and they're like, why is my vote important? Well, here's one example. Do you want diverse judges on the bench that can stand up to Governor Abbott? If you want that, then you have to go out and make sure that you're paying attention to all these elections, because now we're just giving him even more power to remove judges that you voted in.
And I think the verbiage is more so, do you want more judges that stay with you?
Right.
Right.
That will.
Because like if we target Governor Abbott, right? Then we're looking at him as part of being number one, and we're kind of missing the target, right? Because we gotta expand upon the system, right? Because we need to have everybody engaged in every facet.
I mean, that's why, in Georgia, that's why am I missing sister's name? Stacey Abrams. That's why she went out for governor. That's why that was so important, because governors are so powerful.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a reason why these commissions exist, right? Where a commission can literally usurp your vote, take your vote away, make your vote not count. And there's a reason why, if you look at, we gotta start following these bills. Every time that bills are proposed, even if they don't get passed, just look at them and see what direction are we heading in? What are they trying to do? What are they, going to work on getting passed, right? And it just kind of shows you the trajectory. So not to harp on judges too much, but for the last 10 years, they literally been working on taking your vote away as it relates to judges, period. Governor Abbott has been working on appointing judges. And if you look at states like Missouri, like my home state, the judges are appointed and they do not reflect the diversity of the community, because they're picked by the governor, right? And so there's no checks and balances there. That's important because judges make all kinds of decisions,
Guys, did you know that? Anybody? Did y'all know that?
Nope.
No?
I didn't know that about Missouri.
Yes,
So-
Missouri,
So a lot of us didn't know that, and we're learning, right? So like, guys, this is good stuff, because like when you're able to sit down with a politician,
I told you, don't call me that word.
I know, I keep saying it.
It's like a curse word.
Isn't a public servant, a servant of the people?
Yes, because of the person's sacrifice.
Right. Yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying now. But for that, it's like, okay, we need to get behind what you're saying, and then we also need to figure out who are the other champions for us, so we can push and promote. Like being an entrepreneur myself, being a serial entrepreneur in this world, like we got to put our dollars behind our representatives.
We do. Like it takes money to run a movement, and so we need volunteers, because we can talk about it. We're upset about a lot of things, right? But we really have to put into action, like, how do we create or help create that change? Well, it means that you maybe sacrifice a Saturday that you want to chill, but go block walking for, someone that you believe in, right? Or for poll grading. You stand at the poll, maybe you don't want to be on the poll, but you know that justice will keep you warm, right? I'm just saying, right? So when we get it done, justice will keep you warm, okay? So we need block walkers to be out in the cold, poll readers to be out in the cold.
Yeah.
But seriously, the sacrifice means a lot, because as a community, once we identify that something needs to change, where's the action? Like, it was more than just a dream for MLK. Right? Like, the dream is dead if we're not out here, like, making moves.
Absolutely.
And we all like to celebrate MLK in January, but I think it should be representative in our everyday lives. Like, what are you doing to push the needle?
Right. And it's more than just having these conversations. It's really like getting together and putting these policies in place, like what you've done,
Yeah.
right? So how do we get behind this and support the next evidence?
And I'm glad you asked that because that's where the sacrifice comes in. Like the appeal that I have going on with Governor Abbott and Ken Paxton, that's not for me. That's because I want somebody to come behind me and say that I can't fight the system. Because the system rallies for the system. When you dare to challenge the system's gonna circle wagons. They gonna find a way, right? But we need to remind people that come behind me that nobody in America ever got anything without a fight.
Fight come with it.
It's like hand in hand.
So are you still ready to fight?
Oh my God! You don't see my boxing gloves?
Put your dukes up. So,
Yes.
guys, go to ambergivens.com, vote,
I got a
and
question.
donate,
Yes.
please. So,
Donate, ambergivens.com. Click on that donate button. And I mean, look, my platform is on there too, Smart Justice. It's really all about, it's not about a party label, because, this is a primary election. So that means the opponent is a Democrat. Well, he's been a Democrat for the last 5 years. He was a Republican before. But it's not about the party label. He switched parties. And we're in America, so you can do that. But my point is, it's not about a party label. It really is about your values, and your values are shown through your policies, right? And so that's why, my flyer, it says values-driven Democrat, because it's not enough for the people anymore to just say go into the box and check the beat. It's not. What are you going to do for the people? What are you doing for the people? Not just election promises, right? Like, what does your office look like? Is your office diverse? Does your office look like the community? I could just rattle off a number of things, but one of the most important things for me is part of my platform, the evidence-ready prosecution standard, because I know from being on the bench 11 years that the state's not always prepared, and there's no reason for them not to be prepared. In 2023, when I brought it up, I said, I feel like there's an evidence issue here. Like, I'm seeing a lot of cases where the evidence is missing, and I didn't do it for publicity, even though my PR rep said, then when they try to hit you with a fake crime, you circle back to all the other stuff, and I was like, oh, dang, I don't have any publicity from it because I didn't do it for that. But somehow someone was like, oh, that's not the truth about the missing evidence. And then the way God works, a case fell in my lap, and guess what? Deleted evidence. And so just go to my website and look at my platform. Everything that's on my website is about real things that happen down at the courthouse. And so it really is about people over politics.
So, Jericho, you have a question?
Somebody I'm looking at the live.
Yeah. What they say?
Who is Amber Gibbons?
Who is Amber
Who
Gibbons?
is she? Okay,
Who is
so, gosh, I'm one of 7 kids, born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. One of my oldest brothers went to prison twice, and that's why I went to law school. I am, one of those people that, for some reason, I can't seem to put myself first, because I'm so passionate about the work that I do in the system, because I've been a family member in the system. And so that lived experience has shaped everything that I've done, from being a prosecutor to a judge and now running for DA. She's the kind of person that sends her nieces and nephews text messages before they get cars with folks, because I know how the system works and I don't ever want them to get hemmed up. So they have a list of questions that they have to ask before they get in, like whose car is it? Are there any drugs in the car? Is the car stolen? I mean, a whole list of questions that I'm gonna need you to ask before you get in the car. That's the kind of auntie I am.
Oh, really? So, okay. I'm doing the giveaway, right? So it's giveaway time right now. I'm sure for River. I love to give to the people. So the people that showed up. Hey. Let me hear you. So, quick trivia question. Dallas County voting. I know we're in Tarrant County right now. You can Google it, pull out your phones, everybody that's on your phone, follow Amber Givens, go to her website, vote. But the trivia question is, I'm going to give away
Oh, can I participate?
Yeah. No.
Is it money?
No, we're not giving away no money. It's better than money. We're in a cigar lounge. I'm giving away cigars
Yeah, I'm gonna send you.
by one of our sponsored friends cigars. It's a 3-pack that has a brand new release that you can't even get into the cigar lounges yet. It's called the Old Fashioned, one of my favorite drinks. And we have the Altitude. So when are you supposed to go hit the polls and vote?
So?
When he's saying, so in this election cycle, we're talking about can we just give like when is early voting?
Yeah, when is early
When
voting?
is early voting for this upcoming election cycle?
Oh, wait a second. Pause the live, y'all.
Not pause live, so we can Google.
When is, say that again one time?
When is early voting for this upcoming election cycle?
Hold on, Jim, not wait for my voice, girl.
Guys, you
Oh,
gotta.
Tuesday, December 6th.
No.
Sorry, that was the current time. My bad. 1 second.
Back of the room, back of the class. Guys,
Wait, Jim, now, when
those
is
of you
it?
that are attending on live, you got to show up to these events. Boss House of Bourbons. It's open to the public. I promote it all week. Come patronize the building. They have us here. So you can win free stuff. I'm giving away free stuff.
November.
I feel like, I really can't answer.
You want to answer? I mean,
I'll give it away to somebody though.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Go ahead,
early
Denise.
voting for this upcoming election cycle is February 17th to February 27th, and the election is March 3rd. So now give me my prize. Thank you very much. And wait a minute. Who was the young lady in the back with the Santa hat on?
Cherry, come on down.
This is yours.
Woo! Hey, y'all, don't be haters.
Yes, come on, Cherry.
She had a Santa hat? I didn't want a Santa hat.
Hey, I mean, you
I can't wear that dress.
ain't in the
Yes,
Santa.
sis. This is all yours.
You're welcome. So, thank you, Friend Cigars, for providing a gift giveaway for today. Also, we have one more gift giveaway. I'm giving away 2 cigars by one of our other sponsors, Belmachi Cigars. Shout out to Mr. Sam Falaki. Dear friend to the show. Simple. I said it earlier, if you're paying attention. What sorority is Miss Amber Gibbons a part of?
AKA. Tuskegee.
To Miss Say get it back. Let's go. Come on up.
Yes.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Woohoo! Appreciate it.
I thought you were talking about as known as.
Come on around. Come on around and get your stuff in.
Yes.
Appreciate you, family. Thanks for
You're not
coming.
gonna let me down.
So guys, we're giving away free prizes. Like, come down, come be a part of the conversations. Make sure you vote.
Yes,
All right.
February 17th to the 27th. Make sure you're registered to vote. You need to go online and check your registration status. That is so important. So go online, and when you go vote, don't go by yourself.
And donate. Donate to
And
everyone.
donate. AmberGivens.com.
We got one more question.
I have a question seriously though.
Yes.
So when, literally, because I've been registered forever, is there a way you cannot be registered after you
Yes,
register?
they were clearing voting logs last year. So you really need to check your status. That's important. Yeah. And do you live in Dallas County? Okay.
But
So I was gonna say-
I've never had a problem.
I would still check because you don't want to be shocked, right? I would check. In Dallas, it's DallasCountyVotes.org. Tarrant, I'm not sure, but I'm sure if you just Google it, you can check voter registration status in your county. A website should pop up.
Absolutely.
I would say check it. Yeah.
So guys, this is our time for me. I'm lighting mine with a Kingpin Luxury torch. You can pick it up here at Pendulum Cigar Lounge or at KingpinLuxury.com. And guys, remember to like, subscribe, share the channel, go vote, donate to Amber Gibbons,
Yes.
right? New district attorney in Dallas County, right? Remember, the storms don't last, but your home should. Peace to the face.